So is race in America an important issue today? Well, absolutely. And it's important culturally, socially, politically. It really pervades all aspects of our life. And I think for SUU students in particular, they need to be aware of what's going outside the borders of the state because we are part of a nation. And people who grow up in Utah may find themselves somewhat insulated from racial issues. They're going to find themselves, for the most part, in the racial majority, and they're going to hear race spoken of in more historical terms of what's happened in the past, and that's going to maybe disassociate from what's going on today. But if you look around Utah today, particularly the larger cities, or if you look around SU's campus, we've become a more racially diverse place. And people who've never thought of race before or never considered themselves racist or biased in any way are encountering situations where they have to decide, they have to ask themselves. And for me, when I was growing up, the only African Americans I knew were on the Cosby Show. I'd seen them on TV, and when I was 12 or 13, we took a family trip to Atlanta. And for the first time in my life, I found myself in a crowd of people where I looked different from them instead of the other way around. And so I had to start coming to an awareness of what race meant. And so I think students need to go through that point of awareness and think about their race and their attitude towards other races and how they feel about political issues and social issues and cultural issues. And the political sphere is a great place to explore that because that's where we're dealing with these issues. The concern I have is now that Barack Obama has been elected president, a lot of people are going to think, well, racism has been conquered. Racism is over. We aren't a racist country anymore. But those would be people who didn't pay attention to the election, who didn't pay attention to much of the unofficial rhetoric and campaign efforts. And the results of the map. And I think you can't deny the electoral map. It was it looked like a Civil War map, very easily. Now, a lot of that's politics. A lot of that is the Democrat versus Republican. But we can't deny that there's some interesting parallels racially as well. And it would do a disservice to the last 50 years in the Civil Rights Movement if people were just to pretend that there wasn't a problem.
Perfect.